We are so happy to welcome our next guest, who is a world-class traveler, and he's joining us to share his travel tips on how we can all get more luxury for less. Welcome, award-winning TV personality and ALG Vacations Advisor champion, the one and only Carson Kressley. Good morning, so great to see you.
Thank you, Jeremy. I love that intro.
Well, only the best for the best, my friend.
Thank you.
So what are the biggest travel trends you're seeing this year?
All right, Jeremy, here's the biggest one. People want to travel. They're thinking about their trips now and also for 2026, but value is the key factor. They want it to be budget friendly and they want it to be a great value.
Yes, that's the thing is I love luxury, but I want affordable luxury. You know, if
Same.
You know, I want high class.
Same.
So what are your favorite tricks for making any trip feel first class?
Well, my first tip would be use a travel advisor. You know, we used to call them travel agents, but they're much more than that. They really know the ins and outs of the travel business. They can know when to go, they know where to go, they know when are the off times when you can still have a great trip but save a lot of money. They have relationships with the resorts so they can give you some added perks like a room upgrade or maybe a bottle of champagne. They really can guide you and keep you from making an expensive mistake. Other things I like to do, if you can tack on to a business trip, you know, maybe go for 3 days at the end or the beginning of your work trip. You're gonna save on that airfare. Travel in those shoulder seasons, you know, if everyone's going to the beach, you know, in May, June, or July, maybe go in September or go in May when the weather is still great, but less demand means lower prices. And then, you know, those are all gonna save you some money.
Right. How great is it when you check in and you get a free room upgrade? Come on.
Oh, that is the best. That is just, you know, the most pleasant surprise.
It really is. So when you're traveling, how can travelers, you know, get that value without sacrificing the experience of it?
Yeah, I think, you know, we all want a really nice vacation. Maybe instead of going for 7 days, you go for 4 days and 3 nights. That's gonna cut it in half and you can have that elevated experience and still keep it in budget. Another thing I like to recommend to people is try out an all-inclusive. And I think, you know, they're very different from what they used to be. I'm at one right now. It's part of Hyatt Inclusive. It's called Secrets Playa Esmeralda. It's in the Dominican Republic. And what's great about that is there's no surprises. You know, everything's included, so you're not gonna get any extras upon checkout that you weren't planning for.
You know, I was just in the Dominican Republic in January. Had the best time ever. I'm going to try that one, though. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm curious, too. I've done 2 all-inclusives in 2 years.
Yeah.
They're having a moment right now.
Yeah, they're really trending, and I think it's something I touched on earlier. I think people love that they're a great value because you know exactly what it's going to cost. You're not tabulating in your head, oh, I have this much money today for food or for drinks or for activities. At an all-inclusive, that is all included. And once you get here, the price is the price, and you can just really indulge and hit all the restaurants, and you're not worried about overspending because it's a fixed cost.
Right, and the food, come on, the food is amazing.
The food is amazing, and it's, you know, you can really, the all-inclusives have gotten such an upgrade over the years, and now they have, you know, this particular one has a Dominican restaurant, but a French restaurant, and a Japanese restaurant, Italian. So you're gonna get all that great food, all the beautiful pools, the stunning beaches, and you know exactly what it's gonna cost.
Okay, so are you a ocean guy or a pool guy?
You know what? I like to look at the ocean, and it's very pretty, but I like to know what's in the water. So I generally do the pool where I can see the bottom.
That's why we need to be best friends. I agree with you 1,000%. That's me to a T.
There you go.
All right, where can our viewers go for more
Jeremy.
information, Carson?
Thank you. And you can get all the information on my travel tips at the website traveladvisorsgetyouThere.com.
Awesome. Okay, well, I will see you in the DR. Let's plan a vacation. Carson Kressley, such an honor and a privilege to meet you, my friend.
I'll see you there. I'll have a rum-filled coconut waiting for you.
I'm holding you to that. Have a great day.